everyone, my name is Zayden and you're watching Reap What You Sow Gardening. In this video, I'm going to be giving a little garden tour on my mom's new phone. So let's do this. Here we have some, what's this called? Amaryllis. And it's not flowering now, but it'll probably do it, either this summer or next spring or something. But we have this. I'm not sure what it is. If you guys can identify that for me, it looks like a health plant, but it was growing wild. It has this purple flower on it. I'm not sure what it is, but we have some peonies. I almost called these pansies for a second. We got some peonies. And let's check out our new raised bed over here, shall we? So, I'm not, really a cardboard box guy, but back in the day, I used to watch a lot of Self-Sufficient Me, and he had a video on growing potatoes in a cardboard box. I got the idea and started doing it myself, and then it turned out good. I got some sweet potato slips out of it, but this one was from my greenhouse, and I planted some kidney beans in here. So, we have potatoes over here. That one looks really good. Some pansies that are really nice. And these were yellow, and now they're orange, so they're nice. Purple, burgundy-ish for the pansies over here. We got a potato coming up. Then we have kidney beans that are actually in the flowering stage. And what is this? This is a Cherokee purple tomato. Now, I already bumped it just to disperse the pollen. Deep South Homestead made a video today of electroculture, and Hills Mills Homestead, Mr. Mickey over there, check them out too. They do electroculture, but I might have to get copper wire or something to do that. But here we have some, what's this? Zucchini. Now you see this tag. I did not buy this. I just saved this tag. I saved my old crop tags from last year's crop. That was my first, when I first started gardening. These are what I sowed. So we also have these, what is this? Garlic. And it's growing good. I don't think it's elephant garlic. I think it's just a regular garlic. So we also put grass up on them just to, give the nitrogen and lime, the pH balance and all that stuff. We have cherry tomatoes. Now you see one clump is in a circle. I've been harvesting them from my greenhouse so we can see what happens, to demonstrate what happens if you grow tomatoes outside in the regular garden versus in a greenhouse like that. And then we have more garlic. These are a little bit more thicker stems because they're still smaller. This one's not. We planted garlic bulbs like the size of a dime, and now they're starting to grow like crazy. So it doesn't matter how small it is. What matters is if they germinate. So you don't want to throw any garlic that's going bad or sprouting in the trash. Just plant it, Here we have some lettuce over here, and you can pluck the dead leaves off of it. These, fun fact, they're actually in the dandelion family too. And this is Parris island lettuce. Parris island lettuce. We have more over here. It's been magical harvesting this from my salad. It's so delicious. So delicious. And over here we have some asparagus. Check that out. Delicious asparagus. Well. And then here we have watermelons. Yeah, these are watermelons. They've just started coming up. Now that one looks a little bit doughy. When I say doughy, they're like, the leaves feel like they're rotten, but they're not. That one's just, I think, going. But we have a couple more popping up everywhere. These are our beefsteak tomatoes, and they look beefy. They are really growing good. Here's some more Parris Island lettuce. And we planted it in this Sterilite container. So we can just slide it out, and you can put pots in it like that and then have the thing over here. You got to worry about algae and stuff, you're gonna have algae, like over there and some gnats. But if you drill holes on the side and do this too, you're not gonna really have that problem. But make sure it's not clogged up, because if the holes are clogged up, then you're gonna have algae problems. Not allergy, probably that too, but we have pansies over here, and I had to stop and say pansies because I almost called these peonies. So they're flowering. When I first bought them, they were $1 each at Home Depot, and that's a bargain price. And they did not have this many flowers on them. So once you get them out of the pot that they're root bound in, just fluff up the roots and put them in the ground and watch them take over. So they're starting to take over the bed, which is really good. I want them to just go wild, like in nature. And then you're gonna have some weeds here and there. I don't worry that much about weeds in my garden, as long as they're not huddled up right against like best buddies with a bean plant or tomato that has really good root systems. And in this area we have German Queen tomatoes, and like I said, I bumped the plant like that to disperse the pollen. Self-Sufficient Me has a video of hand pollinating that tomato plants. He used a electronic toothbrush that vibrates and all the pollen dispersed to the other flowers. Like that was good. We have pumpkins, and this is not a pumpkin, that's a weed. So this is what you gotta watch out for here in North Carolina. These wild violets, or purple, white violets, whatever you call them, blue violets. They're hell to get out of your raised beds. But we have pumpkins. That one's dead. We've been out. And you see, the dead ones, we just chuck them back in there, compost them down. It's the way to go. And we have some kale. I did my other video today I just made of kale, talked about, the lightning and the thunder made them grow, and they look amazing and they smell nice too. They really have a nice scent. This is not lacinato kale, this is curly kale. And then you have some, what is this? Dwarf Siberian kale over here, and they're all coming up really nice. We have some pansies. I love the maroon, red, and yellow. That just looks nice. Looks like a sweet candy almost. We have some peas. The yellow peas. Looks fantastic. These are literally loaded with peas. Not, there's no pea pods or flowers on them yet, but they have a thick stems on them, which means they've been growing and they took a lot of root. So grow them in big Sterilite containers like this, and you're gonna see Sterilite throughout my garden. No, I'm not sponsored. This is too small of a channel to be sponsored. I think you have to have 1K subscribers for that. But yeah, they're doing good. We also have this string on here. This was, how hilarious is this? This is a bit of my old cucumber plant that I had last year. I didn't even know it was still in there. So, chuck it back in. Give that some carbon. This is not a Sterilite. This is Summer Waves. It's made in Mexico, so it's a nice, really nice build thing. And you got some spinach. What is this? Kidney beans, pumpkins, along with spaghetti squash. You might be saying, well, Zayden, isn't it gonna cross-pollinate and all that stuff? You're gonna get a weird variety. Man, yeah, I know, but wonder if they taste yummy, like way better than your average pie pumpkin or spaghetti squash. So that's why I'm experimenting. And then you have some, like I said, kidney beans, broccoli, and spinach here. Then on there, you got, what's that? This is a Cornerstone container. Not Cornerstone Church, I recommend them a lot, but this is a Cornerstone branded trash can. And I put Texas grano onions, and they look nice. They're way too small to harvest now, but they'll probably get a good size soon. And over here, we can see some. What's this? These are. Oh, I forgot the tag. Bonus blueberries, but this is bonus, and they have little ants crawling on them there. That's fine. The ants take care of the pests, and every limb on it is starting to, bud out and grow like crazy. And still no flowers, but we'll probably get some signs of buds on them soon. I hope, because they had buds on them last year and tasty, fantastic blueberries. And you gotta watch out for weeds like this, that disperse the seeds like that. Also, fun fact, this is wood sorrel. It's technically a weed. You can just pluck off the leaves and just munch on them because they have so much vitamin C. So, let's go ahead and look at this. This is our plum tree, our oxheart plum tree. Then we have our pumpkins. These are pumpkins, I think, or spaghetti squash. They have flowers on them. And then there's some Spanish pumpkin. And we have red, white, blue potatoes along with gold, russet, and I think either Yukon or Idaho potatoes. All mixed up, and they do not cross-pollinate because, they're a root crop. And we have barley and a potato growing up next to it. Our grains are doing fantastic. Kidney beans and peas right there. They don't really cross-pollinate legumes. They don't really do that. Look at that photo. We have our onions. So we're letting these go to seed and produce flowers and then seed. So when they're done producing flowers, then in the seed, we'll harvest the seed. The bulbs are still good. They got pretty nice sized bulbs. Here in North Carolina and the South, we don't really have to ring our onions because we have nice soil here. And we have kidney beans. Our corn looks fantastic. It's really big too. Let's head on to our greenhouse. Let's unzip it. This is a out sunny greenhouse. Let's go. So, you can see we planted some cherry tomatoes, oregano, more cherry tomatoes. Looks like some pumpkins that need water. I gotta water them when I'm done with this video. But we have, what is that? Mango, bell peppers in these 2 pots, and some more tomatoes all over here. Broccoli, lettuce, peppers, some basil that I'm starting from cuttings. They're actually growing great. I just got this lettuce in today. We got some mango in here. And if you're wondering what the heck that is, that's just a blackberry vine cutting that I stuck in here. It's growing good. So, you can see, over here is some, let me bring the pots here, some pumpkin and spaghetti squash. Then we have strawberries over here and some more oregano. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a great thumbs up. Share this video around. Make sure you subscribe to Reap What You Sow Gardening because that helps me heaps. Thanks for watching and keep on growing.